Did you know that the majority of millionaires around the world invest in real estate? In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why you should invest in real estate right away. Real estate is a great way to accumulate wealth. But before we get deeper, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Passive income streams. Real estate can produce passive income, which is one of the reasons you must invest in it now. This makes it a great way to supplement your income outside of your 9-to-5 job without having to add more hours to your weekly work schedule. Additionally, it can assist you in retiring early and achieving financial independence. The common misconception that real estate investing is difficult is a major one. Making money from real estate is not as difficult when you know what you're doing, but it does take some time, effort, and energy depending on how you manage your properties. So how does real estate earn you passive income? The first way you can make passive income from real estate is through rental properties. Rental properties tend to be occupied on a long-term or short-term basis. You can generate regular income from rental properties by choosing a good location. Having property in more desirable parts of the town increases your chances of having a lucrative rental property. Examples include central areas that are not far from major highways, allowing for ease of transportation. The next step in making passive income with your property is looking for tenants. Before you dive into the rental world, you need to know that not everyone will be an ideal tenant. Some of the information that may help you decide whether a tenant is right for you is your employment and criminal history, as well as your credit history. Another way to make passive income is through short-term rentals like Airbnb. Furthermore, it's critical to understand that because this is a temporary residence, you may need to provide the majority of the necessities for your visitors' comfort. And finally, even if you lack the funds to purchase a property, you can invest in real estate and generate passive income. The operation of real estate investment trusts or REITs is comparable to that of mutual funds. It enables you to purchase shares of businesses with real estate investments while still making a profit. Number 2. Reliable appreciation. Another reason why you must invest in real estate is reliable appreciation. One of the most crucial ideas in economics is the theory of supply and demand, which affects how much goods and services cost. While the amount of land available continues to shrink, the world's population is constantly growing. This indicates that there is a persistent demand for land, a limited resource. Real estate is a good investment for anyone looking to increase their wealth because it is predicted to grow steadily over the coming years. The law of supply, on the other hand, explains that the product's price increases as its supply decreases. Due to a limited supply, this law explains why rare products are typically expensive. You can see that there is a limited supply of land and that the price will continue to rise from the earlier discussion about how land is limited and the population is constantly growing. I'm going to give you some real-world examples right now to show you how this can be used. Let's say you purchase a home in a rapidly expanding area. Consider a location where a sizable manufacturing business is setting up shop. People will have the opportunity to find employment as a result, and the employees of that company will have a convenient place to live. There will eventually be additional facilities, including hospitals, shopping malls, and schools for the kids of these workers. Over time, the demand for land will rise as more people decide they want to live there. Keep in mind that there is a limited amount of land available, so you should prepare for a price increase. The supply and demand of investment properties are also influenced by other factors. The demand for real estate in areas with expanding employment opportunities typically continues to rise, driving up the cost of properties there. More specifically, homes that are situated in places with a low crime rate, simple access to a good transportation system, high demand, and consistent appreciation. Number 3. Diversification. One of the most crucial terms when it comes to investing is diversification. Therefore, when it comes to asset allocation, the adage, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket," is very applicable. Diversification is one of the many advantages of real estate and something you must do now. By spreading investments across a variety of financial instruments and industries, the investing strategy known as diversification helps to lower risk. In other words, diversification is a strategy for reducing losses by distributing risk among various assets. It may also entail making investments in various sectors that respond differently to the same circumstance. Most people have some understanding of this, and some even invest in various stocks. The stock market, though, is becoming more correlated. For instance, unfavorable news regarding the aviation sector may have an impact on the prices of stocks in that sector as well as some other related transportation companies. Such news, however, might not have any effect on real estate as it is unrelated. For those looking to diversify their investment portfolio, real estate presents the ideal opportunity due to its lower correlation with other asset classes like stocks and bonds. Real estate is also an inflation hedge, which makes it a good investment for diversification. Inflation usually increases the value of real estate. For instance, you might be able to raise the rent to reflect inflation. Real estate is something else that you can influence. By renovating a property, you can raise its quality and potentially increase its value when selling or renting it out. Number 4. Tax breaks. Compared to most other investments, real estate has the benefit of tax breaks. This is among the factors that make real estate appealing to most investors. By using some of the advice you'll see in this video to lower your tax payment, you might be able to keep more of your money. Profits made from real estate are referred to as capital gains, and they are treated differently than employment income. Another tax benefit that you have is that you can delay paying tax on capital gains after selling a property. If you sell a property, you can reinvest the profit on a similar property that has the same value or greater within 45 days and close the transaction within 180 days. Another way to enjoy a tax benefit from real estate is by depreciating the value of an asset for a while. For tax purposes in real estate, the value of the land is usually about 15% of the total value, while that of the property is 85%. You can depreciate $170,000, which translates to $6,181 every year. The value of depreciation every year will be deducted from the annual income before tax. Improvements that add value to the property can also be subjected to depreciation. For example, if you fix the roof for $8,000 and then keep it for 27.5 years, you can deduct $290 every year as depreciation. Additionally, you can use deductions to lower the amount of tax you pay. The expense of operating your company from a home office may be deductible. Salary, office supplies, and marketing and advertising costs are additional deductible expenses. You must accurately record every expense if you want to be eligible for these tax breaks. Number 5. Leveraging the power of a mortgage. The final justification for investing in real estate is the ability to use financial leverage by taking out a mortgage. The high cost of homes may deter you, especially if you don't have a lot of money. Instead of having to pay the full cost of the investment property yourself, you can invest in real estate by borrowing money from a lender. There are therefore few justifications for avoiding real estate investment. Usually, the down payment is the only money you need. Most lenders expect you to put at least 20% of the property's value down while they cover the remaining 80%. This has the benefit of potentially allowing you to access better investments with less money. With $100,000, for instance, you might be able to invest in a more expensive property with a higher return. Alternatively, you might be able to use the same sum to purchase some less expensive properties. There is a debate on whether it is better to borrow money to finance a house or pay cash. You may be able to avoid interest charges and monthly mortgage payments by paying cash. However, would you be getting the most return for your money? For instance, if you purchase a rental property by borrowing through a mortgage, you may finance the loan from rent paid by your tenants and start making a higher percentage return. When the loan payment of $429.46 is subtracted from the net profit of $650, you will have $220.54 per month or $646.48 per year left over if you choose to buy the same property with a 30-year mortgage at 5% and a 20% down payment. This is the same as a 13.2% return on investment. You can see that you can get a higher ROI when you leverage other people's money, even though investing in real estate with a loan carries more risk. In conclusion, real estate investing can be very profitable and is a great way to diversify your portfolio. And that's it for this video. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.